Well, it's Saturday, February 1st, and we're going to see if we can get this engine started today. It's a little bit breezy outside, but this is going to be our only opportunity probably for the next week, week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks of getting the airplane out. We've got a big weather system coming in tonight. And tomorrow and Monday we're supposed to be getting a bunch of snow, so we're going to see if we can get this started today, at least get this step done, and that gets us pretty dang close to inspection time. And yeah, so let's see what we can get done today. I'm going to work a little bit on the Avionics, the G3X, the GDU is the big display unit. Did the update on it, and it changed, it reformatted some stuff on there, so I want to see if I can reset that or get that adjusted how I like that to be. So here we go. Okay, not quite sure where I'm going to change this stuff. A couple things that have changed on this here is the manifold pressure and RPM gauges got combined. And it used to be separate. Those used to be separate there. Also, the comm radio flip-flop got combined. That used to be a separate piece where you could tap the standby and change the frequency on it that way, and then flip-flop them with that. But so first, let's go through just the regular user menu here and see if there is an option. Tools, video, on-screen diagnostics. Nothing there. So, good order. Mode, on screen side, radio line indicator, rewind shortcut. Move that around, flip that back and forth, transponder screen side, right, left. Got the emergency button, user timer, max display, fields is 8, or if that might be 6, 4. No, that doesn't seem to change it. Go here, 8 fields. Move like that for now. 9 fields, let's change that. Okay, back, display, backlight, start a page, split, toggle, split screen out, back key, split screen side. Equals layouts, EIS, layout size, narrow, auto, mode icon. Checklist video, serious, not know that. Object sound, units, time, position, channel, space to connect, no, nothing there. Backlight. Let's look in config and see if we can do something there. Oh, let's see. I've noticed I went from 9.00 to 9.51 on this software, and I do notice it does take a little bit longer for it to boot. AHRS magnetometer, AOA autopilot. Trim aircraft right now. So it's display, screenshot, EIS engine page layout. What happens if we do that? Ah, there we go. I wonder if that might be it. Combined, separate. So now we've got those separated there. On general, that is general EIS engine page layout, EIS layout size. Auto. Just like fully that, 50 EIS location, 50, I don't have a MFD, I just have a PFD. So we'll go back, PFD MFD comm radio display location. PFD MFD, no, that's not that. What else do we have? What did I do? Oh, I see, it's going across, I'm going to oh, that's at the bottom of the list. Okay, PFD1, PFD start display mode, split screen side, mode button side, EIS screen side, PFD comm radio screen side, PFD comm radio controls. I wonder if that's it. We had minimized and normal. So I'm going to set that back to normal. Transponder screen side. Okay, let's check that out. So we'll go back, save and reboot. Let's see what we get here. That. Okay, good. So we've got this. Yep. So we've got our. All right. So now we're back to the way it was before. Because I think for initial flight stuff, I want to have these gauges to be a little bigger here. So we've got the manifold and RPM gauges are separate. We've got the comm and the standby done here. You can flip-flop those now. Okay, cool. Yeah. Happier with that for right now. It's alive! It's alive! Well, as you saw, we started the engine. Went pretty well. Started, actually I was surprised, it fired right up. I couldn't believe it. Do need to adjust the low idle setting on it. It almost kills the engine when you pull the throttle all the way back, so I got to adjust that up a little bit, and then we'll run it again here at some point when the weather turns back nice again. But yeah, everything went good. Trying to think if there was any notes on that. I don't think so. I mean, I shut it off and started it about 3 times, and I just got to get used to starting this engine. I was used to doing carbureted Cessnas before, so that's a little bit of a learning curve on that. So I'll get that figured out, but I got it started again. And yeah, everything looked good. Temperatures, oil pressure, everything. Oil temperature was hardly even moving. It was 40, was it 50 outside? It was 50, and the oil temperature on, over those 4 runs was like maybe I saw it top out at like 80, 85, something like that. So it's pretty slow to warm up. But I think that's because of that oversized oil cooler, and it's a pretty cool day outside. So like Derek, I might have to do probably going to have to do a little bit of a block on that inlet there for the oil cooler, and put a smaller hole in there for these cold temperatures, so that oil warms up, because you don't want to have cold oil while you're running, especially during break-in, I don't think. But anyways, yeah, happy with how everything went here. So next thing we are doing is we're going to calibrate the AHRS. I call it the AHRS, some people call it an AHRS, but we're going to calibrate that. So we put the airplane, we'll get this back leveled up, level flight attitude, and that's 90 degrees on that back door post there. we'll get it up there, run the calibration on that, and go from there. We are going to calibrate the AHRS unit, and we have the airplane leveled up in pitch and roll, so it's 90 degrees this way and 90 degrees this way on the back door post. So we'll let this align and see what we got here. So we've got AHRS aligned, and you can see it says that we are 16 degrees, no, 6 degrees nose up. So we'll put it into config mode. We're going to go AHRS. Tubes forward, connections down, control offset, 0 airspeed calibration. Is this it? There we go. Level the aircraft to normal cruise flight altitude. Pitch and roll must be within 30 degrees of level relative to the flat ground. Ensure the aircraft will remain stationary. So I'm going to take it now. So that's future. Patrol success, it says. So we go back, save and reboot. So it still shows. Oh, I wonder if. Where's it at? Setup. This way. PFD. Pitch offset. There it is, 2.2 degrees. There we go, zero that out. Back. That's better. Now I have to do the G5. And this one, turn off. And hold down the button, turn it on. There we go. Attitude. Calibrate pitch roll. Select that. And we wait 30 seconds. Aligning. And there we go. So you see how it now it shows the same as the other one?
The level?
Where the level is, yeah. So those are both in sync. One of the punch list items that we've got on our list is to verify our rudder travel. Because when we initially did this, I wasn't 100% sure that I had gotten this right. And so today we measured it again. Is that paper over on the table? So what we did is I took a piece of paper, and down at the very edge I put a mark in the center, right on the edge of the paper, measured 28 degrees. That's the minimum. That's the minimum. You can go 28 degrees. Tolerance is -0, +3 on either side. So measured 28 degrees on this paper. Cut this out so it would fit around that, the tube for the rudder down there. And we slid this in, lined up this edge with the center of that tube and with the center line of the horizontal here. And this is not the center line. Sorry for the light. The center line is the rivets, so we lined it up with that and then marked on our tail where 28 degrees is, did it on the other side. And then when we ran the rudder and we got in, or pushed the rudder pedal, we're only getting it up to here. And same on the other side, we're getting it to there and not to 28 degrees. So we do need to fix that. And there is a stop block that is down inside that is attached to the, let's see, what's that, station 10 bulkhead. I'll have to take that block off of there. I'll have to grind that down a little bit, put it back on, and then recheck this. And we'll just repeat that process. Not a big deal. That stop block is kind of up inside of there, but it's easily reachable. We can get that right off and do that modification. Not going to do it today because we got something else that we're about to do. Tina's very excited. All right, Derek, this one's for you. Well, I'm glad we did the engine run earlier than later. It's getting starting to get windy, starting to cloud over, and we are supposed to have a lot of snow coming here either tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah. Well, another day of not getting very much done on this project. Quite a day today. Ran this engine for the first time. Let's see. We determined that we're going to need to fix the rudder stop in the back. That's not a big deal. We'll probably do that tomorrow. And I hope everybody's happy that we've taken the film off the windows. Tina's happy.
Derek will be happy.
Derek will be happy.
Did the AHRS?
That's right. We did the calibration, pitch roll calibration on the GDU and the G5. We did the magnetometer compass swing. I don't think I talked about that. We did that after we ran the engine. We did the compass swing. Got that calibrated. So...
Did the ELT test?
We did an ELT test. Yes. The ELT was installed 2 years ago, three years ago. So it was needed to have an annual done on that. So that's done and in the book. What else we did? That was about it, wasn't it? I mean, the major thing obviously was the engine run. That was our big thing today, and then kind of measuring out and figuring out that we need to adjust that rudder travel. So, all right, everybody. What?
The engine took the first two pieces off.
That's right.
And I don't remember if that's in the video or not.
It's not. The camera didn't show it. When I ran the engine the first time, the skylight.
Third time.
Well, we'll just call it the first time. When we ran the engine today, the skylight, the film on the outside top of the skylight blew off. Tina had to go dashing down the ramp to go retrieve that, and she was successful. She got it back. But all right, hey everybody, thanks for watching the videos. Hope you all have a good evening, and that's it for now.